Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm going to show you how to perform some basic routine maintenance on your Chevrolet Aveo T200 or T250-5, all from the comfort of your own garage. We'll cover things like checking and changing your fluids, oil, coolant, brake fluid, as well as inspecting your belts and hoses. I'll walk you through each step, so even if you're a complete beginner, you'll be able to follow along and keep your Aveo running smoothly. Let's get started. Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into the world of Chevrolet Aveo T200 and T255 maintenance. We are talking routine maintenance, the stuff you can absolutely do yourself to keep your Aveo running smoothly and save some serious cash. Let's get started with maintenance O&E at 15,000 kilometers. At 15,000 kilometers, it's all about the basics. We are checking and topping off all your fluids, engine oil, of course, making sure it's at the correct level and the right viscosity for your climate. Don't forget the coolant, check its level and condition. A dirty or low coolant level can lead to overheating, a major problem. We'll also inspect the brake fluid, power steering fluid, and windshield washer fluid. Top them off as needed. While you're under the hood, take a good look at all the belts and hoses. Are they cracked, frayed, or showing signs of wear? Replace anything that looks questionable. This is preventative maintenance at its finest. And don't forget to check your air filter. A clogged air filter restricts airflow to the engine, reducing performance and fuel efficiency. Replacing it is quick and cheap. Now, let's move on to maintenance TWO at 30,000 kilometers or TWO years, whichever comes first. This is a slightly more involved service. We are repeating all the fluid checks and top-offs from maintenance O&E, but we are also going to change the engine oil and filter. This is crucial for keeping your engine running smoothly and preventing premature wear. We'll also inspect the spark plugs. Worn spark plugs can affect your engine's performance and fuel economy. If they look worn, it's time for a replacement. Additionally, we'll check the condition of your brake pads and rotors. If they are worn down, you'll need to replace them to ensure safe braking. This is a safety-critical item, so don't skip this step. Maintenance 3, at 45,000 kilometers, brings us back to the basics. Think of this as a mini maintenance 1. We are checking and topping off all fluids again, inspecting belts and hoses, and checking the air filter. It's a good opportunity to give your car a thorough visual inspection, looking for anything unusual or out of place. At 60,000 kilometers or 4 years, maintenance 4 is another significant service. We are doing another oil and filter change, just like in maintenance TWO. We'll also be checking the transmission fluid. This is often overlooked, but it's just as important as engine oil. Low or dirty transmission fluid can cause serious damage to your transmission. We'll also inspect the drive belts and hoses again, paying close attention to any signs of wear and tear. This is a great time to rotate your tires, ensuring even wear and tear across all 4 tires. Proper tire rotation extends the life of your tires and improves handling. Finally, maintenance 5 at 75,000 kilometers is another mini maintenance 1. We are back to the basics: fluid checks, belt and hose inspections, and air filter checks. Remember, regular maintenance is key to keeping your Chevrolet Aveo T200 T255 running smoothly for years to come. By performing these routine checks and maintenance tasks, you'll not only save money on expensive repairs down the line, but you'll also ensure the safety and reliability of your vehicle. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more car maintenance tips and tricks. Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into the routine maintenance of our trusty Chevrolet Aveo T200 and T255. We are talking about services 6, 7, and 8 covering mileage from 90,000 kilometers or 6 years up to 105,000 kilometers. Let's get started. First up, service 6, hitting at 90,000 kilometers or after 6 years of faithful service. This is a pretty big one, folks. We are talking about a complete fluid change, engine oil, of course, using the recommended grade for your Aveo. Don't forget the oil filter, a new one is crucial here. We'll also be changing the transmission fluid, checking the levels in the differential, and topping it off if needed. While we are under the car, let's inspect the brake pads and rotors. If they are looking worn, it's time for a replacement. Don't skimp on this, your safety is paramount. We'll also be checking the condition of all the belts, the serpentine belt, timing belt, if applicable to your model, and any other belts, driving accessories. Cracks or fraying are a definite sign they need replacing. And finally, for service 6, a thorough inspection of the air filter and cabin air filter is a must. Replace them if they are dirty or clogged. Remember, clean air means a happy engine and a healthy driver. Moving on to service 7, at 105,000 kilometers. This service builds on service 6. We'll repeat the engine oil and filter change, of course, sticking with that recommended grade. We'll also inspect the spark plugs and replace them if necessary. Worn spark plugs can significantly impact your engine's performance and fuel efficiency. This service also includes a comprehensive check of the cooling system, coolant levels, hoses, and the radiator itself. Look for any leaks or signs of damage. And finally, a thorough inspection of the suspension components, shocks, struts, bushings is essential at this mileage. Listen for any unusual noises or feel for any play in the suspension when you're driving. If anything feels off, it's best to address it sooner rather than later. Now, service 8, also at 105,000 kilometers, focuses on some of the more specialized components. This is where we'll be checking the condition of the timing belt, if applicable. Replacing a broken timing belt can be a costly repair, so preventative maintenance is key here. We'll also be inspecting the fuel filter and replacing it if needed. A clogged fuel filter can restrict fuel flow and impact engine performance. And finally, we'll be giving the entire braking system a really thorough once-over. This includes checking the brake lines, calipers, and master cylinder for any signs of wear or leaks. Remember, your brakes are your lifeline, so don't neglect them. So there you have it, folks, a detailed look at services 6, 7, and 8 for your Chevrolet Aveo T200 and T255. Remember, these are just guidelines and your specific needs may vary. Always consult your owner's manual for the most accurate and up-to-date information. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more DIY car maintenance videos. Let me know in the comments what you think and what other maintenance topics you'd like me to cover.